Hi everyone, welcome to episode 19. Let's get started. Check the detainment rooms. I wonder if the key we found will open this door. Looks like it worked. Let's check out what's inside. Whirly and burly. Wrath. It's a polyrath. Doesn't look like it's being controlled right now. Hey polyrath, why are you in here? All casual. Why are you in here? Wrath, Larath. It was kidnapped out of the blue and brought here. It really just wants to go back to its pond. Don't worry, we'll make sure you get home. Just sit tight for a bit, okay? Let's hear what Polyrath has to say. We might learn something useful. Wrath. Unbeatable swimmer, huh? You sound pretty confident of that. Too bad it's got nowhere to swim here. No kidding, it's got to be pretty stressed. Wrath, Polyrath. Whoa, why is it swinging its arms around like that? Oh, it's just showing us its favorite swimming stroke. I know, bud. You can't wait to get back into the water. How'd you get here? Wrath. You and Hariyama were flexing on each other when some humans suddenly grabbed you? That must have been the PBB. Now that you mention it, I'm pretty sure I've seen Polyrath and Hariyama fighting in the city before. Oh, that's right. Wrath. It looks pretty mad about something. It's upset because they don't give it enough water here. Just like with Wooper, these poor Pokemon. Ka. Hey, aren't you a Corviknight that stole my hat? Ka. You don't remember, but probably. But hey, no apology necessary. I know it wasn't your fault. You were probably being controlled by one of those cubes. Can you tell me a little bit about that? Ka. You're such a good flyer that nothing in the sky can scare you, huh? Hey, you're pretty terrifying when you're flying at someone head on. Trust me, I'm speaking from experience. Ka. Oh, I guess that's kind of a sore subject, huh? I'm not really blaming you for anything. Sorry I keep bringing it up. Do you remember how they managed to bring you here? Ka. I see. You went to sleep one day and when you woke up, you were in a place you didn't recognize. Oh, that sucks. Ka. And that's when they started controlling you with the cube. I'm serious, Corviknight. You didn't do anything wrong. Don't beat yourself up. Yeah, we're gonna show the world who's really at fault for all this. Aw. How do I get out? Oh. Are there more? Oh, there are. I wonder if the key we found will open this door. Looks like it worked. Let's check on what's inside. Oh, he has his own room. Oh. Looks like the floor's been weakened here. Ooh, I can just barely see the floor below through these cracks. If we have Darmanitan use its strength to widen these cracks, we might be able to get down there. And risk the whole floor caving in? I don't think so. Fair point. Darmanitan doesn't exactly have a light touch. Still, I think it's a good idea to ask for a Pokemon to help here. Hariyama. Packs a straight arm wallop. I actually like Hariyama. I like his style. Like how he looks. Hariya. Wow, Hariyama sure looks riled up. No way, Hariyama, don't even think about it. Huh? What did it say? It's been searching for a sumo opponent. For a sumo opponent. Huh? Yeah, I don't know if we're really suited for sumo. We don't really have time to find out either. Sorry, Hariyama, I'm sure you'll find an opponent eventually. Hariya. About you. Hariya. It says it loves testing its strength by sumo wrestling. I bet Hariyama would get along really well with Darmanitan, but now's not a great time for them to spar. Yeah, if something happened to Darmanitan at this point, we'll be in real trouble. Hariyama? Sorry, Hariyama. Guess you win this round by default. Harry. So you were brought here against your will too. I know what happened to a lot of the Pokemon here, but I'm surprised they were able to subdue Hariyama. You're assuming Unitas played fair. Harry. Apparently they grabbed it while it was in the middle of a standoff with Polyrath. I see. Hariya. It's been stomping on the floor every day as part of its training, but at some point the floor started cracking. Believe it or not, Hariyama, I'm pretty sure those cracks are all on you. Wow, it's really strong. I don't think there's anything else for us to investigate in the detainment rooms, and we don't find And we didn't find a passcode or a card key. We'll never get downstairs at this rate. We'll have to find another way. Oh, there's a hole right there. Just jump through. We need to get down to the next floor, but we can't take the stairs or use the elevator. We gotta think of a third option for getting down there. Let's brainstorm what we can do. I'm open to any ideas no matter how extreme they might be. Really? Right, there's gotta be a way through. Begin deducing. Can you think of a way to get down to the next floor? Drill a hole in the damaged floor. A section of the floor is already damaged. If we ask Excadrill for help, it might be able to drill that weak spot to reach the lower floor. Ask Unitas for the passcode. Someone in Unitas has to know the passcode. I bet we could get a Unitas member to give us the passcode so we can unlock the door. Smash through the damaged floor. A section of the floor is already damaged. We may be able to get downstairs if we ask Hariyama to smash through the floor. Use the card key Cramorant probably swallowed. Cramorant probably swallowed the card key. That's why no one has it. If we get Cramorant to spit it out, we can use it to get downstairs. There's no proof of this. This may be too loud and dangerous. He won't do that. So I guess this one would be the best choice.
Okay.
Maybe we can ask Excadrill to drill a hole through the floor. Oh yeah, I bet Excadrill could carve out a mean hole for us. And if we take it to the section of the floor Hariyama already damaged, why, it could dig through that in no time flat. I'm sold. Let's hit up Excadrill for help. Yay! We need to ask Excadrill to dig a hole through the floor for us. Yeah, let's go ask right now. Anyway, that's the situation. Think you can help us, Excadrill? Drill. It says it's the least it could do. I'm so glad it'll help. Hey, Cramorant. Oh, uh-oh. Give that controller back. Did you hear that voice? It's one of those Unitas grunts. They're probably here. They're probably coming here too. We better hurry. Think you can start digging right away, Excadrill? Drill. I'll go get everyone else. Thanks, Tim. Oh. That's actually pretty cool. Wow, you dug that hole in no time. Drill. We really appreciate Excadrill. Thanks to you, we can finally get down to B4. What about Excadrill and the others, though? Oh yeah, good point. Excadrill, you should get out of here. Just keep heading up. With your skills, I'm sure you'll be able to escape this place. Drill. I'm sorry to stack on the favors, but please take the other Pokemon with you. Oh, and would you find Wooper, Dusknoir, and any others from the upper floors, too? Drill. Cram? Yeah, you go with Excadrill too, Cramorant. Don't let Unitas catch you this time. Cramorant. Drill. Thanks, Excadrill. Yeah, I hope we meet again someday. Okay, the rest of us should head down. Are you good to keep going, Rachel? Yeah, I've come this far after all, and I need to stop Papa whatever it takes. Right, don't push yourself too hard. Thanks, Tim. Alright then, it's about time we get a move on. We got no idea what's waiting for us down there, so keep your eyes peeled. Come on, everyone, through the hole. Lab building B4. Nice. Dang, we even got Pangoro down the hole.
Okay.
Did everyone make it down safely? Gow. Dar. I don't see anyone from Unitas here now. They must have all gone down to the bottom floor, B5. Oh, look, a floor map. Let's check it out. Ooh, why are there X's on it? Okay, so the door on the right leads down a hallway to some floors. Sorry, to some stairs. And the door on the left leads to some storage rooms and the elevator. Huh. But it looks like we came past through the storage rooms. It says they're packed full of crates. Then I guess we gotta use the stairs to get down to B5. Which means we just need to open that door on the right. But it's... Sorry, excuse me. But it says here that we need a card key to open the doors on this floor. A card key instead of a passcode this time. The security on this floor is the tightest yet. Yeah, it won't be easy, but we gotta find that card key. Darn. Now that I got a better look around, there sure are a lot of desks on this floor. According to the map we saw on B1, this floor is used by the research team. Oh yeah, it said that the orders on the orders we saw earlier too. They said that Murloc's research data was stored on this floor. I guess that room in the middle is Murloc's personal research lab. We might be able to learn more about Unitas research if we have a look around. True. Are you okay, Rachel? You're looking kind of pale. Oh, it's just knowing we might run into Papa soon is making me nervous. He's been leading Unitas this whole time, and they're the ones conducting research with those cubes. What can I even say to him? What can I... What would help him to understand? This must really be tough for Rachel. I'm not exactly what you should say... Oh, I'm not sure exactly what you should say to your dad, but I do think you should be honest with him and about how you feel. That's what's most important. Yeah, you could be right. Thanks, Tim. Lux. Goro. They said they're going to go over there and keep watch. Thanks, that's a big help.
You felt it again?
Yeah. And it's stronger than before. But Pikachu's consciousness feels like it's getting weaker.
Getting weaker? Hang on. You mean Pikachu could disappear entirely like Mewtwo said? That's right. Now that I got my memories back, I'm basically hairy in everything but appearance. And the clearer my own consciousness becomes, the more Pikachu fades away. Oh no! This is bad. We can't just let Pikachu disappear. We gotta get your body back fast for both your sakes. Yeah, you got that right. Huh? What's this? What is it? There's something stuck to my foot. Let's see. Looks like some orders addressed to the operations team. Proceed immediately to Jessica Miller's location. Find her at the pizzeria in Bamboo Borough. Capture the sleeping man discovered in Mewtwo's cave. What? Capture the sleeping man discovered in... Oh! Harry's body. So the guy who attacked Jessica got his orders from here? But what's this about a sleeping man? Oh, I'm pretty sure they're talking about my body. Yeah. Hey, Pikachu, you think Dad's body is close? Yeah, the feeling's stronger here than in any of the floors so far. So it might be down on the lowest floor, B5? Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. Anyway, let's keep investigating. Ooh, I think we are so close. Go, go. She seems to be more enthusiastic since we ran into Cramorant. Yeah, she wants to thank us for rescuing him by helping us out. Growlithe still considers Cramorant an important part of her family. Yeah, of course. She's been wondering what happened to him this whole time. I guess her feelings haven't changed then, even after everything that's happened. Gow gow. Haha, I get it. You're worrying to go. Roaring. In that case, can you keep watch and make sure no Unitas goons come down through this hole? This is really important, Growlithe. Can you handle it? Gow. Okay. What about you, guy? Goro. Yeah, someone from Unitas could show up here at any moment. We gotta proceed carefully. Goro. You'll hold him back just like you did at the police station? Goro. Thanks, Pangoro. You're a huge help. Okay, anything here? This must be a researcher's desk. Notebooks and memos, eh? Sorry, whoever you are, but I'm about to look through all your stuff. This looks like a diary. I can't make heads or tails of any of the scientific jargon, though. Wait, look at this entry from last year. I received word from Mayor Myers that work has resumed at the Pokemon Unity Lab. They'll be continuing Emma's research on mutual understanding between humans and Pokemon, both through speech and the direct sharing of consciousness. If this is successfully achieved, Rhyme City will become an even safer and more pleasant place to live. The new organization takes its name from Emma's final project, Unitas. I've decided to join Unitas myself. This research will benefit countless people. As a researcher, I expect this to be very fulfilling work. So Papa's the one who named this organization Unitas. This researcher seems really proud to be part of it. How can they find this work fulfilling when they're making Pokemon suffer? There's got to be a side to the story we're not seeing. Yeah, like I'm thinking, what if like these researchers think they're doing great, but they don't know the dark side of it? Like how the Pokemon are like losing consciousness as they carry out their bidding and whatnot. What's this document? Let me see. Whoa, look at the title. Investigation report of the sleeping man found in Mewtwo's cave. What? That report's about my body? What does it say? I'll read it out. After bringing the sleeping man back to the lab, we applied electric shocks and other external stimuli in an attempt to wake him, but to no avail. Based on his condition, we believe the subject has been asleep for quite some time. An electrocardiogram and various blood tests all returned results within the expected range for an adult human male. The only anomaly we observed in the subject is his brainwaves, which occasionally exhibit irregular behavior. However, these irregularities are not significant enough to warrant any great concern and do not seem to be negatively affecting his body. Though the sleeping man has not consumed any food while under our observation, his muscle mass shows no signs of... Oh, that's amazing! Show no signs of atrophy? Atrophy. Our working hypothesis is that the energy within his body is maintaining his current condition. Whoa. I guess that means your dad's just sleeping and he's still totally healthy? That's got to be thanks to Mewtwo. Honestly, I'm just happy to hear I'm still alive. And no worse for wear either, which is a huge relief. Plus, now we have confirmation that your body's here in this lab. I guess that feeling I had was right on the money. Yeah, all that's left is to find that body of yours. Looks like the management team posted some orders for the operations team. Go ahead and read them. Location, Bamboo Borough. Target, Jessica Miller. Objective, retrieve the thumb drive. This is about what happened in Bamboo Borough. It is imperative that the thumb sorry, that's just too much TH words all next to each other. Thumb drive is secured. This is a direct order from our CTO. Tim, what is it? Why did you stop reading? It says here that Unita's CTO is Mr. Murlock. What? That guy's the Chief Technology Officer? So the mayor's the CEO and Murlock's the CTO. Papa Murlock leading this organization together? But why? There's a map of Bamboo Borough attached to this document. Oh. They really put up a lot of preparation into that attack on Jessica. Yeah, they did. Seems like Jessica was an important target for Unitas. Yeah, especially considering the order came directly from Murlock, the CTO. I wonder why they were after her, though. They were after her thumb drive, weren't they? Unitas must have had a reason for going after Jessica. Yeah, but what exactly? Let's look for clues on this floor and start deducing. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Sorry about earlier. I thought I was more prepared for all this. It's totally okay. Are you feeling a bit better now? Yeah, thanks to you, Tim. I just need to find Papa and talk to him. There must be a way to get down to floor B5. Let's look around. Yeah, I want to investigate some things on this floor too. Let's get to it then. I'm sure we'll find something. There's a bunch of tools on this desk. Maybe they're used for building and fixing the cubes. There's a lot of different stuff. Let's take a closer look. Screwdrivers, an oil can, and a whole lot of other tools. There's even a blowtorch. Oh, dang. Careful not to burn yourself. Here's a ticket submitted for the management team. Looks like it's from the research team. Floor B4, issue with CTO's lab door. Status, card keys are recognized, but the door will not open or close. Upon inspection, it appears that some of the door's gears are broken. We have removed the broken gears and requested urgent assistance. The lab door's not working. That's the one of the center of this floor, right? Yeah, sounds like the new parts haven't come in yet. Here are some instructions to the research team from the CTO of Unitas. CTO, the Unitas Chief Technology Officer. Looks like it was written in a hurry. It's kind of hard to read, but I'll do my best. The control cubes currently in operation are effective on nearly all Pokemon. However, they are not completely effective on Rock-type Pokemon. Ooh! That is interesting. The cubes must be updated to address this flaw. This would be a simple task were I to handle it myself, but I have other more pressing work to attend to. The research team should consider this as most critical mission. Prioritize refining the effectiveness of the control cubes at all costs, even if it increases the strain the cubes inflict upon Pokemon's bodies. Oh, yikes. That Unitas guy in Bamboo Borough was controlling a rock-type Pokemon no problem, though. That must have been the upgraded the cubes. I can't believe they were using Pokemon like tools, all while knowingly making them suffer. Took the words right out of my mouth. This must be a Unitas researcher's desk. There's a note here. From the research team to the management team, orders from the CTO. Obtain the data from Jessica Miller, a resident of Bamboo Borough. You are to notify the operations team to carry out these orders immediately. CTO, huh? So the instructions are from the Chief Technology Officer. How do they think they're going to get away with treating people like this? Let's see if we can find any more information. Is that all from that? Okay, yeah, that was all for that. Okay, can I open this? Apparently we need a card key to open this door. Well, we need that, or the other side of this door is blocked with too much stuff to get through anyway. Oh yeah, can't go that way anyway. Okay. Let's go back over here. Anything over here? No? What is this?
Wait, isn't this...
There's a bunch of gears here, but there's also an open space in the middle. It seems to be missing some gears. Guess it's undergoing maintenance. Yeah. Oh, how are you doing, guy? Lux. You're keeping watch to make sure Unitas doesn't find us, huh? Ray. Knowing the situation upstairs is definitely useful, but doesn't using your special vision for so long tire you out? Lux. Oh, well, okay, then let us know if you see anything, but don't wear yourself out. Oh, that's good. What are these papers? Those diagrams look like brainwaves or something. I think they're reports about the cube experiments. Look at what it says here. The Pokemon test subjects experienced extreme fatigue after the cubes were attached. Irregular fluctuations in their brainwaves were also observed. The negative effects of the cubes on the physical health of the Pokemon seem rather significant. No, how could Papa allow this? We need to figure out what Howard's thinking. Wow, there really are a lot of desks in this floor. There's a voice recorder on the desk. Looks like there's a recording on it too. Well, let's hear it. I want to try out the voice recorder they gave me. They're supposed to be for keeping research notes. Do you really think recording casual conversation like this is okay? Why not? It's not like anyone else is going to listen to this. By the way, remember when Mr. Myers stopped by recently? Hadn't seen him around here for a while. I think he had a meeting with Mr. Murlock. I'd love to know what they were discussing. Oh yeah? Well, lucky for you, I sat in on that meeting to keep minutes. I heard what Mr. Murlock had to say, and you know there was something off about it. Oh, how so? Mr. Murlock made the cubes, you know, so the mayor is putting his complete trust in him now. Isn't that good? I guess so, but I don't know. It's the way Mr. Myers said it. He was like, we need the cube so a disaster like the art incident can never happen again. He was seriously worked up, practically shouting in fact, which I guess is understandable considering he lost his wife, Emma, in the art incident. Yeah, I never met her, but I heard she was truly a gifted researcher. Same, plus the mayor's got a daughter. He's just trying to keep her safe and make sure what happened to Emma doesn't happen to her too. He literally said, I would do anything to protect my daughter. Family man, huh? Respect. Sure, but even so, the intense look on his face, you should have seen it. I mean, it was legitimately terrified of him. I was. Oh, okay, I was. Papa. He sounds like a good father, but all this stuff with the cubes is misguided. How are you doing, Rachel? I know this must be hard. I'm fine. I just need to talk to my dad face to face. Looks like someone's in the middle of building a computer. Ooh, I don't see anything else unusual. Clink, clink. Did you hear something just now, Tim? No, I didn't. Never mind then, I guess. I don't see Dad's body or Mayor Myers around here. Same, I want to investigate the room in the back, but the door isn't working. What should we do? Oh, clink, 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 clink. Wait, what was that? I heard it too. It came from the half-assembled computer. Let's check it out, Tim. Oh, is there a Pokemon in there? Klee, Klee. Whoa, there's some kind of Pokemon inside the computer. What? I can't see inside. Is it okay? Klee, Klee. It says it found the perfect little gap to wedge itself into and take a nap. A nap, huh? It sounds pretty relaxed. A surprising number of Pokemon seem to prefer tight spaces. Klee? It's wondering if its partner has returned yet. Who's his partner? Klee, Klee, Link. A researcher here. Apparently they must have gone to a different floor to do some work. This Pokemon says it's been napping while it waits for its partner to return. Sorry, buddy, your partner's not back yet. Klee, Klee. Why don't you go look for them then? Klee. Oh, I get it. You're stuck. Oh, uh-oh. Is it okay? I think so. Doesn't sound like it's in any pain. Klee. It sounds sad though. We can't just leave it like this. I guess we may as well help since we're here and all. It's really wedged in there though. I don't think we could just yank it out. We probably need some sort of tool. Didn't we pass by a desk with some tools in it? Let's grab one of them. Okay, there we go. There's a toolbox we're looking for. An oil can, some screwdrivers, a blowtorch, lots of options. Let's take them all with us and get that Pokemon unstuck from the computer. I vote, blowtorch. Let's torch it out of there. The Pokemon inside this computer is stuck. Klee? Careful, if you keep trying so hard to get out, you could really hurt yourself. Klee, Klee. Well, Tim, think we can use one of these tools to rescue this Pokemon? I'll think of something. We can't just leave it in there. Blowtorch. No, I'm just kidding. Oil can. Screwdriver. Let's try screwdriver. I could pry the Pokemon out with a screwdriver. By sticking the screwdriver in through the gap, you mean? I guess it could work. I'll give it a try. Ugh. Clee? No luck. It's really stuck in there. Which means we gotta do something to get it unstuck. Oh, okay. Then how about the oil can? Maybe we can help it with this oil can. Hey, yeah, you can use that oil to help it slide out. Cleely? Heads up in there. I'm gonna pour some oil in. Alright. Alright, it should be a lot easier to slip out now. Well, think you can get out now? Clee. Oh, it's a clink. I thought it was. There was a clink inside. That big Pokemon fit inside the computer? I'm not buying it. Clee. Thanks for getting you out of there, huh? Forget about it. It was nothing. Anyway, so I have to jump right in. But do you mind if we ask a few questions? Clee. Link. Yeah, I could tell you like small enclosed spaces. That's why I was sleeping in that computer in the first place. Clink. Apparently this was a one-off thing. Wasn't a one-off thing. Clink gets itself stuck all the time. Much to its partner's annoyance, it seems. Huh, I guess it still hasn't learned its lesson. That's funny. Clink. Do you get along well with the humans in this place, Clink? Clee. Right, I know you're good friends with your partner. Clink. Your partner hasn't seemed as happy since you two came here, huh? I'm worried because its partner seems really concerned about something. Maybe Clink's partner is having second thoughts about the development of the cubes? I should hope so. Clink's partner might not be a bad person then. Yeah, maybe not everyone in Unitas is awful.
Hey.
Do you know where to find the card key that opens the doors? Clee? Clink says his partner is always carrying a tool that can open the doors. Is there another one like that somewhere else? Clee? I guess all the researchers here keep their card keys on them on all times. Then it could be hard to get our hands on one. Yeah. I'm glad we were able to help Clink. Yeah, I'm just relieved it's okay. Hey Tim, is it just me or does the shape of this Clink look familiar? The panel by the middle floor, maybe? Yep, exactly. Let's head over there. Oh, right here. How's it look, Tim? How big are the gears we're dealing with? I'm pretty sure Clink's the perfect size. Excellent. Wait here a sec. I'll go get Clink. Are we gonna use him? So anyway, think you can help us out, Clink? Clink! You're up for the job then. Thanks, Clink.
Okay, Clink, do your thing.
Oh my goodness, it actually worked.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. Alright, it worked. Thanks, Clink. Now we can get inside. Clink. Oh, you're gonna go find your partner? Clink. But you don't know where your partner is. Afraid I can't help you with that one. Maybe try upstairs. There's a Unitas member searching for Cramorant up there. Clink. If you're heading upstairs, go ahead and use that hole in the ceiling. Clee. No, you're the one who helped us. See you later, Clink. That's funny. I hope Clink finds its partner. Yeah, me too. Okay, now we gotta investigate that room. I hope we can figure out what Murloc was researching. Yeah, let's go inside. Ooh. Here we are, Murloc's lab. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Where do we even start? No kidding, I don't even know how we're gonna investigate all this. But there's bound to be really important info about Unitas in here. Yeah, I just hope we can find a card key too. Oh, what do you want to say, girl?
Yes.
Tim, about that voice recorder you found earlier, Papa's trying really hard to protect me, isn't he? Seems that way, yeah. But the way he's doing that is robbing Pokemon of their freedom. How does he not realize that would never make me happy? It's tempting to say he's a failure as a father if his actions make his daughter sad. But maybe he decided that that was a price he was willing to pay so long as he could protect her. I think all you could do is tell him exactly how you feel, Rachel. Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's look over here. Oh, what's this? These look like experiment reports. Yeesh, I can barely read the handwriting. And there are sticky notes stuck all over the place. Maybe we could read just the most important points. I need more effective method of extracting energy from the meteorites. A tremendous amount of high purity energy is required to activate the Aurora Drop. Huh? It's more research material on the meteorites like we found on floor B2. Based on my recent experiments, I was able to lay out a plan to achieve the final goal. All that remains is to order the the operations team to collect a sufficient amount of meteorites. So those goons we ran into at the ruins were acting under Moloch's orders. But what's this final goal he's talking about? I can't tell from the document. Yeah, I've been wondering that myself. I conducted an experiment in which I exposed the aurora drop to energy from the meteorites. It was a success. The aurora drop showed clear signs of activations. However, only a fragment of the whole was activated. I must trigger this activation throughout the entirety of the aurora drop. Doing so will necessitate more experiments. He wants to activate the aurora drop. Guess it really just isn't an ordinary jewel. The energy of the meteorites and the aurora drop. Apparently, he'll be able to activate the aurora drop if he keeps up his research on those two things. But the report doesn't say what that means. What'll happen when the aurora drop is activated? What research is Murloc trying to accomplish with this research? It's gotta have something to do with the final goal he wrote about. Yeah. There's another room back there. Wait, huh? What is it, Tim? You see something? Are those photos of Dad and Pikachu? What? Oh, yeah. Oh, look at Pikachu's getting arrested.
Why is there a picture of you in there, Pikachu?
I'm guessing it doesn't belong to an adoring fan.
We'd better look into this.
That is hilarious. This back room wasn't on the map. Maybe Murloc wanted to keep it a secret? That seems likely. I want to get a good look around in there. The door is locked with a passcode. Guess we're looking for numbers again. Aw, man. There's a bunch of different information scribbled on here. The handwriting's awful. This is going to be hard to decipher. It's hard to tell exactly, but it looks like summaries of a few different things. Let's read each one carefully. This note looks like it was scrawled in a hurry. In order to promote the widespread use of cubes throughout the world, we must highlight the dangers of Pokemon posed to humans. News stories that reveal famous and popular Pokemon to actually be dangerous are especially effective at achieving this. For example, Detective Pikachu. Oh! Well, that explains a lot. I am pretty famous in Rhyme City. If news got out that I destroyed the Slowpoke statue, people in the city would probably start feeling less safe. Right, which would lead more and more people to believe the cubes are necessary. Good thing we were able to prove your innocence before that story made the news. You're telling me, still, now I wonder, is that the only reason they detained me? The writing over here is just a sloppy. Can you read it, Tim? Let's see. I have no concerns with using Butler. If anything goes wrong at the PBB, the responsibility will fall entirely on him. Butler, as in the former chief of the Pokemon Protection, B? So Butler was working with Murloc as well, huh? There's some stuff written about you here, Pikachu, and judging by the handwriting, Murloc must have been pretty worked up when he wrote it. Project Detective Pikachu Phase 1. Meet the specimen in person and measure its vitals. Phase 2. Receive the specimen from the PBB. Phase 3. Extract the energy from the specimen. Receive the specimen? Guess that's referring to when the PBB was detaining me? Maybe they did something to me when I was being controlled by the cube and had no idea what was going on? We managed to stop them from delivering you to Unitas, but Murloc's plan is still moving forward. So the stuff on the whiteboard is all about when you were detained at the police station. Yes, so it appears. Unitas had me arrested to make it look like Pokemon were dangerous. But what did that part about extracting the energy from you mean? Beats me. The papers we read earlier mentioned energy in Dad's body too. Murloc seems to be gathering energy from a variety of sources, but what's he planning to do with it? There's a voice recorder. It seems to have more than one recording on it. What we will listen to first? There's a recording titled Research Arrangements. Let's hear it.
Report subject, research arrangements. I informed Howard that I would like to resume Emma's final research project. It focused on coexistence with Pokemon, the Unitas project. I also pointed out that conducting such research would require a proper facility. Naturally, I suggested we name this new facility the Unitas Lab. Howard was rather taken with that name. He accepted my proposal immediately. And with that, all obstacles to my research have been removed.
Murloc was the one who suggested to Mayor Myers to restart Emma's research. He's been involved with all this from the start. Which recording do you want to listen to? There's a track titled Q Presentation. Let's hear it.
Report subject, cube presentation. I gave my presentation about the cubes to Howard today. He seemed concerned about the strain they may put on Pokemon. But in the end, he understood that some side effects here and there are simply unavoidable. Now we can continue development without looking over our shoulders. Once production is going smoothly, I plan to move on to the project I've kept on the back burner until now.
Aw.
Papa knew the side effects the Pokemon would face, but he still didn't stop the plan. No, but he was at least worried about them. If nothing else, that shows there's kindness in him. I don't know that the same can be said for Murloc. That recording painted a pretty clear picture of what kind of person he is. Which recording do you want to listen to? Well, none. I've had a bad feeling about Murloc from the moment we met him, but I didn't realize he was this terrible. This research hurts Pokemon, but he's pushing forward with such enthusiasm. We have to stop him somehow. Well, we searched the whole room, but we still haven't found the door passcode. What about the numbers on the whiteboard in that back room? They gotta be worth a shot at least. The numbers on the whiteboard. Oh, okay. 200, 122. 200, 122. We don't know which one's right or if they're even passcodes at all, but there's no harm in trying them. Go for it. Okay, 200, 122. Oh, good. It actually worked because I forgot the other number. Thank goodness. That's it. The door's open. Now we can take a look around in the back room. This lab must be Murloc's as well. Yeah, probably, but what's going on in here? There's some high-tech equipment in here along with a photo of you, Pikachu. This room's got a totally different vibe from the others. Yeah, you said it. Let's take a good look, thorough look around, Tim. This looks like some equipment for conducting experiments. Seems like he was mixing two substances together. Can't tell what kind of experiments he was doing from this alone, though.
Yes.
This room feels so different from the others. What kind of experiments has he been doing in here? That's what we're here to find out. This is definitely a picture of you, Pikachu. What the heck does all this mean? Let's take a look and see if there's anything else here.
I see.
Murloc is seriously starting to creep me out. Yeah, he seems like a stalker. Keeping pictures of me and Pikachu posted up in his room. What's up with that? Not to mention stealing Dad's body and keeping it somewhere in this building. The fact that he's got these photos of me, Harry and Pikachu right next to each other makes me wonder if Murloc's already figured it out. Figured what out? That my consciousness is in Pikachu's body. No way. If not, then why he's been targeting me so persistently? I mean, yeah, that does make sense. That he's figured it out. I can barely read what's written here. Meteorite, Aurora Drop, Human. That's all I can make out. It seems like the energy from the meteorites is pretty important. 200, 122, and 170608. Pretty careless of him to display the door passcode so prominently. I'm wondering what's more about the number we haven't used it. That could also be a passcode, but I can't say for sure. Let's say Murloc really has figured out your secret, Pikachu. Just what is he planning to do with you after he's captured you? Your guess is as good as mine. Let's head down to B5 and look for Harry's body. Seeing it up close might help us figure this all out. I got a weird feeling about this lab, Tim. Let's give it a thorough search. Right. Okay, where should we start looking? Ooh. This document's titled Shutting Down the Fusion Machine. Fusion machine? What kind of machine is that? No idea. All it says here is how to stop it. To shut down the machine in this event of an emergency, remove the power cable. That's it? Yeah, that's all it says. Judging from the messy writing, whoever jotted this down must have been in a hurry. More of a memo than a document, if you ask me. That reminds me of so in red, blue, yellow, version and the remakes Fire Red and Leaf Green, when you get to Bill's lab, right above Cerulean City, he's kind of doing this Pokemon fusion. It sounds like that, but maybe different. This document was written by Mayor Myers. The title is Coexistence Plan for Rhyme City. It also says confidential. Looks like it contains a schedule for distributing the cubes throughout the city. Oh no, he wants to give it to every Pokemon? It says the mayor will make an announcement about the cubes on the last day of Pokemon Friendship Week. Guess that settles it. That revolutionary device that's been making news lately is definitely the cubes. There's a draft of his speech in here too. I'll read it. Citizens of Rhyme City, allow me to once again express my plans for our mutual home. I aim to foster a city in which people and Pokemon can live together in peace and safety. For many of you, the art incident of 2 years ago was an unprecedented hardship. I assure you, no one knows that hardship better than I do. But Rhyme City will not stop moving forward. As a testament to our commitment to mutual coexistence between people and Pokemon, we have created a truly revolutionary device. And so, on the last day of Pokemon Friendship Week, it is my honor to finally unveil to you the Friendship Cube. The Friendship Cube? That's what he's naming it? The Friendship Cube? What? Papa, by Friendship Cube, he means the control cubes, right? That's right, he's planning to distribute these cubes that can control Pokemon all over the city. We can't let him deliver that speech he's got planned. Heck no. It's some kind of an experiment report. Read it to us, Tim. The experiment was a failure. To make two become one, the proper balance of energy is absolutely critical. Too much or too little will result in failure. Making adjustments will be difficult but necessary. But I can do this. I know I can do this. Only I can make two become one. Two become one? Was he trying to fuse two things together? The proper balance of energy is absolutely critical. He literally underlined this part for emphasis. Dang, that sounds creepy. These papers are completely covered in sloppy, scribbled equations. They look, complicated. Yeah, this all means absolutely nothing to me. Man, this is making me really feel self-conscious because I have messy handwriting. And, like, dang, if somebody ever went through my stuff, I feel like they've just been, like, talking nonstop about how messy my handwriting is. Have you guys noticed that? Like, they mentioned sloppy handwriting like 10 times already. Is that it? Is this all? Ooh, what's that? Do you think this voice recorder also belongs to Murloc? Yeah, and it might have some important information. Let's give it a listen after this.
Hey.
Looks like there's nothing else to investigate here. Yep. Don't you think we should listen to this voice recorder? Definitely. It's got 3 tracks on it. Which one do you want to hear? There's one titled Research Data. Let's hear it. Sure thing.
Report subject. Research data. Approximately 6 months prior to the R incident, I discovered a method of linking the minds of humans and Pokemon. This would make it possible to control Pokemon as we please. I'm certain this is the greatest discovery of the century. But it was not possible at that stage of my research to make my hypothesis a reality. More information was required. Since then, I've searched relentlessly for the missing piece of the puzzle. Until at last, I found it in the research that Emma had previously conducted. She called my research dangerous, insisted that I stop. But that was no concern of mine. I took the first opportunity to scour the research facility, but by that point, Emma's data was nowhere to be found. Jessica did this. I will stop at nothing to find Jessica and retrieve the data she took.
Yikes, he sounded so aggressive.
What?
He had Jessica targeted and Emma's data stolen also he could work on this new research. That's so awful.
Hey.
Which recording do you want to listen to? There's one titled Finding Jessica. Go ahead and play it.
Report subject, finding Jessica. I had not expected Pikachu and his allies to show up in Bamboo Burrow. Nevertheless, we did manage to find Jessica and retrieve the research data. Now that the last piece of the puzzle is in my possession, my research is finally complete. With this data, I can conduct simulations of linking minds.
Yikes. Simulations of linking minds. Whatever Murloc's goal is, I don't think it's good.
Hey,
Which recording do you want to listen to? There's one titled Proving My Hypothesis. Let's see what we can learn.
Report subject, proving my hypothesis. I did it. I finally did it! Two become one. That is the answer. Two become one!
Oh.
This is definitive proof that my hypothesis was correct! I wish I could have shown this to Emma and Jessica.
Hmm.
The cubes are nothing more than toys now.
Oh, he sounds crazy.
Aw.
He's using my mom's research for his own ends? What is wrong with that man? I couldn't agree more. Murloc's trying to make something even worse than the cubes. Yeah, and we gotta stop him. Which recording do you want to listen to? Oh, that's it. Listening to these recordings, Murloc sounded unhinged. Yeah, definitely. He was getting awfully excited by the thought of activating whatever wild dream he has. According to him, the cubes are just toys compared to whatever he's got cooking now. I wonder if the mayor is even aware of what Murloc is up to. There's a lot we still don't know, but at least we have a better idea of why Jessica was targeted. Right, let's take a moment to digest all this information and make some deductions.
okay, let's.
Yes.
What kind of experiments was Murloc doing? Oh,
Okay.
that's not what I
let's
wanted to do.
start deducing.
Okay. Begin deducing. Did you find enough clues? They were collecting bamboo charcoal and Jessica got in the way. Unitas wanted to use bamboo charcoal as a fuel source because they couldn't collect enough energy from meteorites and Jessica got in their way. They needed the research data that Jessica had. Unitas needed Emma's research data. Jessica may have been targeted because she carried the data with her. They tried to eliminate her for knowing the secret of the cubes. Jessica was targeted because she knew the secret of the cubes, and Unitas wanted to keep her from leaking Howard's plan to the public. This one.
Okay.
Murloc needed the research data Jessica was holding on to. Jessica had Emma's research data, and that's why she was targeted. That data is being used to research something other than the cubes. I got a bad feeling about this. Dun, 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 dun. Unitas, no, Murloc, is willing to do whatever it takes to pursue his research. We gotta do something.
Hey, got a moment?
What is it?
I think we should organize our findings so far.
Yeah, let's lay it out.
We have a lot of info to pick over, but this much is clear. 3 people are at the center of this mystery. Howard, Murloc, and Emma. Those 3 are closely connected with Unitas. Yeah, but they each had different goals. Let's think a bit more about these 3 people. Howard's trying to have cubes attached to the Pokemon of Rhyme City. After hearing that recording, I at least kind of understand where he's coming from. He wants to protect Rachel and make sure something like the art incident never happens again. He's got good intentions, but his methods are way off the mark. We have to convince him of that somehow. Oh, crap. Did not mean to push that again. Okay. Murloc's goal. Murloc is set on continuing his research no matter what. He even went as far as to stealing Emma's research so he could advance his own. We don't know exactly what he's researching, but I think it's safe to assume it's nothing good. He said something about simulations of linking minds. I think the only way we're going to find out more about that is if we ask Murloc himself. The goal of Emma's research was mutual understanding between humans and Pokemon. She seems to be trying to create a society where humans and Pokemon can coexist. She sounds like she had a good heart. But now Murloc's using Emma's research data. Right. Data that was so dangerous she tried to seal it away. The unit test we're seeing now is nothing like the unit test Project Emma was part of. I think we've seen all there is to see on this floor. If only we could head down to the next floor, but we're not getting there without a card key. Right, and we didn't even find one in this lab. But there doesn't seem to be anywhere else to look. What should we do? For now, let's head on out and join the others. Maybe we'll uncover something new. Okay. Oh, what's with you now? I know Papa's trying to protect me, but using the cubes to do that is wrong. I just hope he'll understand. Huh? What is it? I hear someone talking up above. Uh-oh.
Why is there a hole here?
Ooh, snap.
Ah!
Ugh.
Oh no! Hey, sweet! They dropped their card key!
Sweet.
Okay.
Wow, way to go, Growlithe and Pangoro. Don't bust out the party hats yet. Someone from a Unitas is bound to show up any second now. According to the floor map, there are stairs on the other side of the door on the right. We need to get a move on Tim. Right. Alright, y'all. This is where I'm going to save for tonight. I feel like it is going down tomorrow. We are going to, I hope, beat the game tomorrow. Hopefully. If not, definitely the day after. But anyway, have a beautiful day or night. And please follow me please follow, like, subscribe if you like what you are watching. And please follow me on Twitch at Blue Autumn Leaves. And yeah, I will see you later. Bye, everyone.